Hi, I'm Lori from Lady Prom, and welcome to my home. Today we're talking about how to stock our kitchen. We need a well-stocked kitchen to have great success in our weight loss. I've lost 58 pounds eating a whole foods, plant-based, no oil diet. And I want to share with you the success tips that worked for me. And I truly do believe that this is a one-size-fits-all lifestyle with some tweaks in it for each person's individual needs. How do you have a well-stocked kitchen? Well, first of all, I know how overwhelming it can seem to start out in a new plan and you think, what do I eat? I want to eat this way. I'm excited. What do I cook? How do I do this? I was the same way, desperate. I wanted the results that I was seeing that other people were having. I wanted them myself. So what do I do? How can I just get started in the first week and the first day? What do I do? You're gonna go to the store and you're gonna go and buy potatoes. Start out with potatoes. If you have problems with joint pains or anything like that, or you may want to not go for the white potatoes. Maybe you want to get hooked on sweet potatoes instead. Sweet potatoes are very nutritious. They're a whole complete food, and you might just want to start with that and not even worry about the white potatoes. I love white potatoes, and I'm still trying to debate whether they cause me any joint pain or not, but I've lost a lot of weight eating them. So I have both of them in my house, and they make delicious, delicious food, delicious plates, delicious dishes. So I want you to go to your store and get a whole bunch of potatoes. Oh my goodness. How much potatoes do you need? I don't know how much this is. Oh, it's heavy. How much does it weigh? It's 4.5 kilos. We bring home 1 to 2 potatoes a week. If you're a single person, let's see, we'll try to figure out how much that is. 9 to 10 pounds. You're gonna bring home, if you're not doing kilos, you're gonna bring 9 to 10 pounds of potatoes home for you to enjoy in 1 week. Does that help? Now, get some onions. It adds flavor. Look over Mary McDougall's list on stocking your kitchen. She's already done the homework for us. I will add that I will add that PDF file in the description box. She has a lot of great ideas. Now, I try to do like no processed food, like no canned stuff like that, and they allow it. You can still do this program and grab cans of beans and things that have no oil in it. Look for no oil type things, canned vegetables. But I really want to encourage you, rather than doing canned vegetables, other than canned beans that are low sodium, no oil, to stock your freezer with fresh frozen produce. Yes, it's better to buy fresh produce, broccoli, and chop it yourself. But if you're in a hurry and you're not used to cooking, you're not gonna wanna mess with a bunch of chopping. I have friends and I've heard them say, I was in the kitchen for 2 hours. I was in the kitchen all day, chopping. No. You don't have to do that. The work's already been done for you. You can go to your frozen food section in your store, and I have it in mine. Whoa. Lori, what do you have in your freezer? Let me show you. Frozen veggies, already cut. I just rinse them off. I try to remember to rinse them off before I put them in my pot. Corn, yum, corn. Oriental veggies. This is great. So if you're in a hurry, you're not spending a whole lot of time chopping. You're just throwing your stuff in the pot and warming it up, and your food is done. I also, from the frozen section, have frozen mixed berries. I always try to have 1 cup of frozen berries a day. That is excellent nerve food, and I need it. How about, oops. Woo, lots of stuff here. So what else are you going to add to your well-stocked kitchen? I'm kind of just going to go through how I would eat in a day, and then maybe I can kind of figure out the order to do this. All right. Yeah, we'll do meal planning after we stock the kitchen. That would be a good idea. Now, if you have a well-stocked kitchen, it makes it more, if you have a well-stocked kitchen, it's going to make it easy for you to come up with easy meals. Most of the people that I talk to don't want to spend a lot of time cooking, so we need something fast. What are some of the things we're going to keep in our kitchen? We're going to keep like 9 pounds of potatoes per person. If everyone in the family is on board, you're going to want to have about 9 pounds of potatoes per person. If you need sweet potatoes, that's even better. Sweet potatoes, unlike white potatoes, don't bother the joints and cause pain. White potatoes are in the nightshade family, and that can cause some people problems. So I'll just save you any trouble and just let you know in advance. You might want to just stick with sweet potatoes or yams. You want to have some garlic for flavoring, and white onions, red onions, onions of your choice, onions. We want to have oats, lots of oats. You can use steel cut oats. You can use oats in whatever form you can. Obviously, the least amount of processing done to them is healthier. I think that these have probably been steamed a little bit because I can add I can add my water to them and they're all ready to go. I can eat them that way. We need to have, so make sure you have oats stocked in your refrigerator. No, make sure you have oats. If you want to make some corn kicking muffins, you'll want to have some cornmeal. We need to have things to flavor our food. What types of things do we use to flavor the food? Seasonings. We'll start out miso. White miso is a lower sodium miso. Get some miso. Ketchup. If you like to make your own ketchup like I do, but sometimes that's my cheat, is buying already pre-made ketchup. Mustard. This is my favorite Dijon mustard. It is Malay. Delicious. We need tamari. I'm out of tamari. So low sodium tamari, or you can use some coconut aminos. Vanilla. Try to get some real Mexican vanilla. A lot of people like nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast. It's really yummy, but I believe I found a connection between the nutritional yeast and migraines. So I'm avoiding nutritional yeast at this time. Turmeric or curcuma. This is a great anti-inflammatory. I use it in my cereal every day for that purpose. Real cinnamon. Garlic powder. You could even use a little garlic salt if you'd like. Black pepper. Black pepper is delicious. I love it on my potatoes and my food, but it causes me inflammation. I'll save you a headache. If you have any problems, this is so embarrassing. If you have any problems with hemorrhoids, black pepper will surely make them flare up. Thank you, Lori. Paprika, smoked paprika gives that really yummy barbecue flavor to a lot of your food. Mary McDougall likes this type of seasoning. It has 21 spices. There's no oil or salt from Kirkland brand. And I believe in the States you can still get it on Amazon according to Mary McDougall. You can use a little sea salt or salt of your choice. You need some baking powder and baking soda. Cholula is a Mexican salsa. Very good if you like spicy. A yummy sauce to add onto your food is it sriracha? I don't know how to pronounce it, but you'll see it in the Chinese and Oriental places. This is yummy on veggies. Keep some jelly in your fridge. Some spices that you don't want to forget are oregano, basil, and laurel leaves. My goodness, laurel leaves makes your soups and broths taste like they have meat in them. Laurel leaf is really great. You just take some of them like this, sprinkle it in there, and pull them out before you eat it. The taste makes it taste really good. Real maple syrup. Get real maple syrup. This is my sugar of choice. It doesn't spike your glucose up as high. It doesn't have that real high insulin spike. So this is excellent, excellent, and highly recommended by, yeah, it's highly recommended. Balsamic vinegars. You can use balsamic vinegars to dress up your salads and different meals, but you can also find balsamic vinegars. This one is a cranberry balsamic vinegar. This is a cream berry balsamic vinegar. This is by California Balsamic, which you can get there in the States. Someone brought this down for me. This one is simply lemon balsamic. It makes a tasty lemonade. You can use a tablespoon of these types of balsamic vinegars in mineral water or in your water, and that's really tasty. It tastes like you're drinking a soda. And this last Christmas and holiday season, we had mineral water here at the house and balsamic vinegars to make our holiday drinks with. Some of you will be able to, some people will be able to tolerate cocoa powder, and my husband and I make hot chocolate in place of coffee or a sweet treat. I use cocoa. I make hot cocoa. I make a water-based hot cocoa with maple syrup and vanilla extract. For me, I like to have corn tortillas, and I will show you in another video how to make your own corn tortillas in your oven at home. It's super easy. You just chop them up in eight pieces, throw them on your nonstick pan in the oven, 400 degrees for maybe 6 to 9 minutes, depending on the altitude. You have to watch it so they don't burn. You can keep pasta stocked up in your pantry. Make sure there's no oil added. Check for that. Keep yourself stocked with pastas in case you need a quick meal. You can make up a pot of pasta and grab some oil-free marinara sauce, dump it on there, and you have a meal. Beans. Now you may not want to do dry beans. I prefer not having anything from a can, so I do my own beans. I seem to digest black beans better than I do pinto beans, or these are Peruvian beans, but my daughter loves Peruvian beans, so we do this a lot. White beans. You can make some sauces or like dips and stuff with white beans. One of my favorite sauces is chilaquile sauce. It's a red spicy sauce. Doesn't have to be spicy. We can make it not spicy. But with, I think they're called mirasol or guajillo. And there's pepper that looks like this. And I will end up showing you how to make that sauce. I use arbol chilies. So I keep a ready supply of arbol chilies. I've even grown arbol chilies. This is what makes it really spicy. So if you have any problems with spice, don't get these. Cumin and paprika. Now, if you have trouble with spices, don't buy a whole lot of it. Test the waters out first to see if you can tolerate it.